Texas Railfans. I'm Railfan Ryan, and this is Texas Railfan 21, coming to you with my pride and joy of my toy train collection. For the first time, probably at this at, at this apartment, I got my old 157 out on a short section of track and overview the changes that have been done recently. So at the end of the January train show, I my good friend, Mr. James Conductor, did some extra work on it, and the changes made. Annie has been converted to burn oil, and the fireman has been moved into the left side of the cab. For those of you who don't know, I have a special guest staying with me today. My good friend, Texas Railfan Productions. Say hi to the people.
Hi.
So, just for y'all, in honor of Labor Day weekend, here's a short video of my pride and joy running up and down the track during Labor Day weekend. Maybe for a little extra fun, I'm not gonna run it. I'm just gonna plug it up. Plug up the pride and joy of my toy train collection. Let me flip my camera around so I can use two hands. Okay, in order to run this, I gotta lift it up.
And he reaches the moon. Or,
I don't know what you said. I couldn't hear you over the sound of my toy train.
yes, that's what I just said. That's why I repeated it. Guys, he went to the moon.
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
He entered space from the railroad tracks, and after he reached space, he went to the moon.
Okay.
Because he was aiming up. And up means out of Earth, to space, to the moon.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but
Yes,
what?
you do.
No. Okay. This is YouTube. Let's try to keep the jokes where they belong.
Yeah. What happens if you get surrounded by a bunch of clowns? Go to the Joker.
Since we're here, I'll give the complete story and life of this locomotive so far. So this LGB Mogul started out as Atchison to Pekin Santa Fe number 157. Then it was handed to my good friend Mr. James Conductor and transformed into an accurate representation of a Fort Worth and Western Railroad steam locomotive. This is an accurate version of what a steam engine would look like on the Fort Worth and Western Railroad. So basically, red trim, gold trim, as well as custom decals on the tender, and given a name. She's named after my late great-great-grandmother, which her name was Anne Margaret Banks. And she made her debut at Traintopia in Frisco, Texas. Oh, and joining me is my cat, Chessie.
And joining me is about to be somebody that's about to watch your stream.
Yep. My good friend Texas Ralphin Productions is visiting me, and he's also joining my stream. So I'm currently the only operator of G-scale Fort Worth and Western Railroad equipment. In the works, I have a half-complete, accurate version of my oldest friend and steam locomotion, and Chessie's leading the way. I will show you the very picture how it all started. And this is actually the picture of my profile of my YouTube channel. This was taken back in 1998. That's yours truly with my mom in front of my old friend, old number 2248. Sadly, she has not operated since 2014. She has been out of service since then, and I'm not 100% certain that this engine will ever return to service.
2018, she was out. She operated all the way up until 2018, and then they...
No, I thought it was 2014.
2018. Because whenever I was still alive, and I can show you, well, I'm still alive now. When the last time I filmed her, it was in 2015.
Oh, it was
She
2015.
still operating. And then they tried to give her an overhaul. And then they took the entire boiler off after 2018, thinking, oh, we'll repay and redo everything. And the next thing you know, 2 FL9s coming out of New Haven, they just leave everything and all the parts inside the shop. So it was late 2018.
Well,
For those that want to know extra railroad experience.
I apologize about the mess in my apartment. Okay, that's not it. I also have with me a custom job done by my good friend Mr. James Conductor. A Fantasy Express Agency reefer. This was actually a idea for me that Fort Worth and Western, if it was actually a railroad in the age of steam, had their own express agency called Tarantula Express Agency, or TRA. This was custom done by my good friend Mr. James Conductor, and it's used as a transitional coupler car to transition from hook and loop to knuckle couplers. And I also, besides 2248, half complete is the complete passenger train. I have one coach, one open air car, number 1818, and one observation car 207 with a custom tail sign. And I have 3 more cars waiting their turn for the custom rebuild. Once completed, I will own an exact accurate model of engine 2248 and the Tarantula train in G scale. But currently it's on hold. But 157 is my workhorse of my fleet. She's a good runner and she can have no trouble pulling a 13-car freight train. And this is the engine I mainly run at train shows. Hopefully, if things work out, I will be debuting 157 with her oil conversion at the fall Dallas area model train show in Plano, Texas. And for the first time, I will be showing off my new water tower, an LGB kit that a good friend of mine put together for me. And
filling it with water, okay.
And this was all done by a good friend of mine, who also was the one who gave me this locomotive when it was originally Santa Fe as a gift. And that's how I came to the possession of this locomotive ever since. So yeah, that's going to conclude today's video stream. I hope you all enjoyed this video stream. Until next time, happy Labor Day, and stay tuned for more railroad entertainment.